In Glendale, we've initiated the Year of Freedom. Sounds like a grandiose idea. It is, but it's much simpler than you might think. Each council session, we will take from our code a law that no longer makes sense, maybe never made sense, for the following reason. People are affected by laws that they do not know exist. For a society to function, every individual must have a sense of what is tolerated and what is not. Now, legislators don't like that idea because once the common man has a sense of what is or is not tolerated, they will have a voice in their government. So we lead by example in taking these laws off the books, in giving the common man a voice and a feeling that his life is not hopeless, that in fact, we can right previous wrongs.
We're going to be heading over to Proctor's here in a little bit to arrest the owner, Diane Proctor, on a violation of Ordinance 9.28.060, billiard halls and pool halls. You know, I really hate to do this. I've known Diane forever. She's runs a great bar, helps the community out a lot, a real icon for us. But when you get a complaint, you have to do what you have to do. Diane Proctor, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Well, Diane, I've got some bad news for you. I've got a complaint about that you're violating one of our ordinances. Ordinance 9.28.060, billiard halls and pool halls restrictions. So I'm afraid I have to take you in.
What is an ordinance? I don't understand.
You know, I don't have to tell you what the ordinance is. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, Diane.
But, Joe, we go back a long ways. I don't understand. What is this?
You know, it's not up to me. The law is the law. I've got to enforce the law. So.
You're going to take me to jail?
I'm afraid so.
Can I contact my lawyer?
When we get there. Let's go ahead and turn around for me, Diane.
Are you serious, Joe?
I'm afraid so.
I can't even understand this ordinance, but...
Like you say, laws of the law. All right, Diane, let's go.
Boy, this is ridiculous.
There you go.
Thank you.
You got her. All right.
Jeez, I'm so embarrassed I can't even believe it.
Go in here and get your book through.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and stand up, Diane? We'll go ahead and get your picture. Go ahead and stand on that X right there on the floor. All right. Now go ahead and turn to your left. Face the wall. There you go. Look at that X on the wall. All right. Good to go. Go ahead and print her through.
I've never been arrested for anything. I just don't understand what's going on here.
Can I see this hand, please? Here's a new, your first fingers.
Wow, this is ridiculous. Are you serious? Oh.
Well, that was pretty unpleasant. I've known Diane Proctor the entire time I've lived here. She's, or the entire time I've worked in Glendale. She's a real anchor of the community, real neighborhood, runs a neighborhood bar, takes care of the people who come in there. But again, the law is the law. You know, this law probably predates her owning the bar. It's been around for a very long time, but again, it's not up to us to pick and choose what we enforce. So from here, we'll bring her in front of the judge later on. She'll be arraigned.
Here in the Mr. Mayor and City Council, we have a matter before you that's on old ordinance, and we actually did some research to figure out where this ordinance came from. There was a large codification of prior ordinances in 1970, and this was contained in that whole codification. So the exact date of that, 1952 to 1970, is unclear. This ordinance specifically says, in this section, was that for profit, so when you're renting pool tables or billiard activities for profit, that it banned anyone from the age under the age of 18 from occupying those billiard halls or pool halls. The sections in here repeals this immediately and also requests that the city prosecutor dismiss any criminal charges pending as a result of this section.
Generally, we do not allow minors in our pool area, but on occasion, we've had a parent bring a child down and made an exception. Yes, I guess I have.
What does this infraction carry, Mr. Giacomini? Are you aware?
It's where it could be per order of the judge upon pleading guilty or finding him guilty at trial, imposition of a fine of up to $1,000 or imprisonment up to 1 year.
In your considered experience, you would say that it would be very important to strike bad laws from the books. Because left to other people and their own devices, any of you who've ever been involved in a homeowners association can understand 2 shades off on that house color and you're spending $5,000 to appease that less than friendly neighbor across the street. So here, Ms. Mitchell, you stand before us having broken the law for 32 years. Shame.
I'm in big trouble.
Any further comments, Mr. Lyon?
No further comments. I think great justice will be done this evening.
Motion to approve ordinance number 4, series of 2013, an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Glendale, Colorado, repealing section 9.28.060, prohibiting minors from playing or occupying billiard parlors and pool halls, and restoring the youth of Glendale's opportunity to practice applied physics and geometry. Second.
Moved by Councilman Allen, seconded by Councilman Katarzyk. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Welcome to America.
Thank you.
All right, there.
Thanks, Joe.
Mr. Haskins, take off those bracelets.
Please.
Remove the shackles. Now, you understand it is very important to take these sorts of things seriously because you keep stacking up ordinances. There's now 2,200 pages of ordinances in the federal statutes that do not require mens rea. That means you don't have to know you're breaking the law, you did not intend to break the law, but you go to prison, or at the very least, you hire an attorney to defend you, and you spend thousands of dollars in your own defense.
Thank you.
Having done nothing wrong in your mind. And this is the way that governments encroach upon the civil liberties of individuals. Incrementally. Sometimes you need to throw the whole onion out, not just one peel of the skin. You think about, when do you feel safest? I feel safest when the legislature or the Congress is in recess. Idle minds are the devil's workshop. Now you just watched a woman arrested. Granted, you knew that we had her arrested for a purpose. Suppose we hadn't. Suppose we just had her arrested. And suppose somebody wanted to take her livelihood away. That was very real. And it happens in this country every day. So you have witnessed what a city council, a local government can accomplish. Your obligation now is to go out and spread the word. Walk into your city government and demand that they act to save, protect, and enhance the liberty of everybody in that city, that county, that township, wherever you live. You have this power. Do not let your government convince you that you do not.